YouTube, what's going on? If you're new here, my name's Roger. I own a company called QVO Tactical where we make holsters and gear and also film content for this channel. Today is day 2 on the SHOT Show floor. Today is going to be a longer video I should say, because we have a lot of stuff to see. We want to get to it all, so let's just get to it. Hey guys, so we are now over at Palmetto State Armory checking out something you might remember from a couple years back at this very booth. We got to handle the PSA 5. It is back. It looks like it's coming to fruition and we are super pumped about it. Chris, please break it down for us.
Absolutely. So you're right, it's been here a few years running now, but what's different about this one and the one that was here, this one has our parts on it. So the parts I'm going to show you and point out, I'm going to let you play with it and ask me any questions you got, but a few notable points, obviously still true to the roller delayed blowback design, right? It's going to work with a proprietary magazine that'll be designed there, but if you happen to have MP5 mags that you want to run in it, that'll work fine too.
Awesome.
You've got both a standard and a paddle mag release if you want to go that route. Working with mag pull on the trigger pack and CMC on the actual trigger, okay?
That's awesome.
So you're going to have a really fine trigger in there. Everything's taken care of as far as that goes. Externally, what's really notable here is that we changed the sight system for the better, meaning traditionally you're adjusting windage and elevation at the rear, right?
Sure.
What we did was it's now windage on the rear, elevation up front. We did that by using an AR-15 standard front sight post, and we drilled a hole in the top so that any adjustment tool can get in there and adjust. We've got tritium optics ready for it. We've got a tritium chevron optic coming. Lots of options there, and so that's obviously going to provide you, better access to stuff already out there. You might even have some extra sights or sight tools laying around. It's a third of the cost to the consumer to replace that front sight post in a traditional.
Awesome.
Right, so you're going to have a integrated Picatinny rail that is not a claw that's in there, right?
I have to go buy that.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the version that'll come to market. So we're ready with it. It's going to be a 2020 release. Not going to tell you a firm price point, but we're still aiming the same way we always have. Try to keep it as competitive as possible. I can tell you for sure it's going to be exponentially cheaper than even the closest competitor. It's just going to be priced that much better. It's going to carry our 100% full lifetime warranty. And again, those parts are coming in-house. Our sister company, Leadstar Arms, got involved in this project about a year ago.
Oh, great.
Yeah, and Derek really just kind of put his mind to it, had ideas going in anyway, and was able to really help us. I missed this. This is important. Tri-lug adapter. You can pull that off if you want. It's a 1/2 by 28 thread. So if you've got a favorite 9mm brake you want to put on there, just put a crush washer on there. Crush washer will go up against the sight post itself, the housing, and then you just thread it on, man.
Super MP5 fans can leave it on there like traditionally, or do it and then use whatever solution they want. Okay.
So this is our PSA 5, but if you're a purist, there will be a purist version coming as well, okay?
What about different lengths?
For now, this is it.
Shorty?
Yeah, short barrel, reverse stretch.
And then the different brace systems that you'll have this one,
we'll
as
have,
well as the SB Tactical one that's folding.
That's right. Yep.
Awesome. This is sweet, man. I've been looking forward to this. I've been holding off getting my own MP5, PSA 5, PTR, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
Because of this when I saw it a couple years ago. So I'm happy it's come out this year. I would definitely
Fantastic. Good, man.
Chris, I appreciate your time, brother. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thanks, man.
All right, guys, we are here at Vertx. You guys all know Dan from the vlogs. He's a good friend of ours. He's here to show us some new colorways that they're coming out with for their bag lineup. You guys know they are my favorite bags for off-body carry and just everyday stuff. So Dan, take it away, brother.
Oh, no. This year, what we're trying to do is kind of give our customers the option to, depending on what market or what part of the country, what kind of lifestyle they're living, whether it's more outdoor, it's more urban, we're trying to give everybody more choices. So we've got kind of outdoor stuff. This year we're including multicam tropic on some of our pieces, on the gamuts. We get a lot of requests. This is the bag that everybody loves.
Hey, Baby Yoda.
Hey. And then
this is the way. Is that what you guys say?
Yeah, this is the way. This is the colorway. So one of the other things we're doing is the what do they call it?
Alpine?
Yeah, Alpine. Yeah, with smoke gray with ballistic nylon on the back, came out really good. There's little trims on the straps.
I'm sure after you guys did the multicam, especially the multicam black, you're probably getting tons of requests
Yes, we do. Like
patterns, right?
the multicam black will never be anything but like a limited Gucci piece, because we kind of want people to chase it.
Right.
You know, when you see somebody else with one, you're like, oh, that's sick. You know. So some of the other things we saw, you know, and as we try and blend into society, you know, we look at not necessarily competitors, but we look at people in the outdoor space, people in the urban space. So what we've also seen, not only in the urban space, but the outdoor space, is where they're doing, you know, just high contrast zippers, tags, things like that. You get a little bit here in the fold. Just kind of adds a good accent to it. You get some on the straps and whatnot.
It's nice too, because like I want to find the zipper. Okay, now I need to like grab along the screen line, grab the screen pull tag.
Right, yeah, so for high visibility's sake. And then we've got our new Overland that we released last year. Same thing. Kind of saw some stuff from some people who actually make some bags that we really like. And we were like, we need to do some stuff because I think we would blend well, you know, like the outdoor world, your guys that are shopping at REI and stuff like that. So
this definitely makes me think like Outlander, hiking.
Yeah.
Like it's the bag I'm gonna take camping, not the bag that I have my 10.5 folded up in.
Well, this is all, I mean, you can legitimately go, you know, camping. We built, you know, a nice cummerbund into that. You know, you've got good chest straps now, articulated straps, our new cooling bag that works a lot better than our other one.
The perfect trekking the SHOT Show floor bag.
Yeah, with a lot of stuff.
But yeah, dude, I'm digging the colorways, man.
This thing's big enough to get like, well, sometimes when I do 3-day trips, I can get everything in just that. So it's pretty massive.
You've all seen that when he comes and visits.
Yeah.
So yeah, these I'm definitely liking all of the different, I guess, commercial-like colors.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have always been in the non-tactical but tactical realm. I mean, you guys all know that, seeing the videos and stuff that we do with the different things you can put in these bags and how easy they are to deploy, especially having pockets for like body armor as well. So it's definitely like in the summer months, you guys know I'm running these bags for off-body carry because it's just too damn hot here.
Yeah, and so this year we're
look at that.
Hey.
So black covered armor.
Depending on, yeah, this is Premier. So they're doing their limited availability in multicam black. You can get it in regular multicam, and you can get it in there. It's like Coyote. And then if you want a hard plate, you know, going up to rifle, you can go with a Defender. It's like a 3A, but they go all the way up to rifle. So if you're think you're going to be facing a different threat expectation and stuff like that too.
That's awesome. Lineup. If you're looking for the other colorways that aren't your typical blacks and grays, kind of, I don't want to say flashy, but definitely that give it off a more commercial look, this is definitely the way to go for 2020. Dan, I appreciate your time, brother, man.
Sure.
I actually got to head over to Vertx, so I appreciate it, and I'll see you around. All right, guys, we are now here at Zen Technologies booth. We are greeted by Dan Gross. He's going to kind of run us through their latest lineup for this year, including some stuff you're going to see later on on this channel during this year. But Dan, take it away, man.
So this year, what we've tried to do is something kind of cool. We'll start with our OZ9 duty slide. It's going to be retailed strip for $299.
$299?
Cool. $299, yeah.
Ooh.
So
that's
you'll be able to get
the most affordable thing Zev's put out.
Yeah. Well, we're
That's
trying to get into. You know, the market's incredibly competitive, so this is the aspirational piece. It still maintains all the tolerances and quality that you're used to without, with all the other Zev items. So you don't have to worry about, because you're sacrificing some cost, you're not sacrificing any quality. So you're still getting a solid coating and all that stuff. And this is targeted more towards military law enforcement market. No windows. It's just full function, pretty grippy. And then the really cool parts that we've got going on are conversion slides. So whether you own an OZ9C or a Gen 3 Glock, these are backwards compatible. And so you can basically turn your 19 into a 17. Well, this is a 34 length, or a, let's see here, we'll grab this dude, and there's your 17 length.
So with these custom dust covers, it makes it, wow, look at that.
Yeah, so you got some cool.
Dude, that's nice. And it's clean. I like the, obviously everything with Zev is super clean lines, so it makes sense that the dust cover follows that.
Yeah, and it's our optimized match barrel. It's crowned, comes as a kit, so you basically just take it and pop it right on, and it's ready to go out of the box. That's our Citadel slide cut. So you'll see the same slide cut on our OZ9 Combat. So it's easily run in duty combat application. So.
And it's compatible with OZ9, correct? That's what you said?
Yeah, you can bat, So anything Gen 3 Glock or OZ9, you can run any of the conversion slides or the duty slide on.
You guys are all familiar with the OZ9 video we did. I got to, run that thing through the paces, and honestly, it's everything that I wanted the Glock platform to originally be or change. Being a fan of the 1911 grip angle, I mean, that's a huge thing for me. And then the weight, you guys using a steel chassis in the center, it's enough weight that you can tell the difference significantly.
Yeah, and then this is our OZ9X. So it runs on a compact flat platform, but you got a full-size grip, similar to what you see out there with the Glock 19X. This is our FDE model. It's two-tone FDE. I think you're going to be doing something on this here a little later.
Yeah, so we're not going to go too much into this because my buddy here, Dan, has graciously told me that this should be arriving for us to do some reviews on. So definitely stay tuned for that. Dan does have one more cool thing up his sleeve that he's going to show us. So please,
we got to come on over here. Find it.
Just gives you the feel of.
So this is our OZ9 Hypercomp.
That is crazy.
Yeah. Front sight's pinned on, similar to like what you see at CZ. It's a completely custom made barrel. 4 big giant holes. Still very accurate, very easy shooting on the hands.
And like cleanly enough room that it's going to hold it in place with the slide. Like
the tolerances, we took a lot of time. It takes us a long time to machine these just because it's a crazy amount of tolerances we got to abide by to make the thing function perfectly. And you can also, you can change the grip. So if you want to put one of our full-size grips on this now, you can. But we ran it in the compact form. If you want to come in a little bit, we'll just drop it for you. So it's
you can make your 45-ish model.
Yeah, but now you got the super, the Hypercomp, man. It's pretty slick.
And this is gonna be a limited run?
Limited run. We're gonna do maybe like 100 or 150 to start.
Put me on that list, sir. Purchasing one of these. That is great, man. Like everybody's doing different style comps attached. Like I run your guys' comp on the full-size OZ9, which gives me a little longer length than 34. Love it. But for concealed carry, I love the island style comps. I shoot 2011s all the time.
Yep.
So this is their take on where you would typically have smaller ports from other companies I've played with, but to me I don't feel the recoil reduction. Yeah. That's why I started liking the larger single port comp. And now seeing that you guys have 4 large, more open ports working with just right, it's just cleanly done, man. So yeah, you guys will be seeing this as well. So, Dan, dude, as always, I appreciate your time, brother, man.
Sure.
We gotta get you back out
Thanks
here.
for coming by.
For some shooting.
So get it in.
Thanks, bro. All right, guys, we are now here at the AGM Global Vision booth. You guys remember that awesome night vision video that we just shot? That was all thanks to Trent over with AGM. Him and I have started working together to get that type of content, and we're going to be producing a lot of it throughout this year. So Trent has some awesome stuff he's going to be showing us. It's actually stuff that we're going to be using in the videos and stuff that we actually did use last Friday in that shoot. So Trent, take it away, man.
Absolutely, appreciate it, Roger. So I wanted to show you here, it's a little bit different take that we're doing on the PVS 14. It's called our PVS 14 Omega, and what we've done is actually built our own power supply, being electrical components for your gain controls, your brightness settings. We've also gone ahead and shaved off about 100 grams of weight. So a little bit more lightweight, compact unit than your traditional PVS 14. On this model here that we've also set Roger up with, we've got a BMVD setup. So it's our NVG 50. It's a 51-degree field of view as opposed to your traditional 40-degree field of view, but independently controlled. By rotating up, you actually shut off that device. So right here, this is going to be offering you a total of 102-degree field of view compared to your 80-degree field of view that you get with traditional night vision. So having these in a white phosphor, I believe we sent to you, as well as green, but looking to work with QVO moving forward.
awesome. We appreciate it. We really do. So night vision for us hasn't I know a lot of questions came like thinking that during my time in law enforcement that's when I was using it. Honestly, guys, as a patrol cop or plainclothes, you don't get a lot of time using night vision. It's pretty much the special units like SWAT, stuff like that. So I got more exposed to it getting into the training world as we moved into creating content, and it's just a game changer. So I mean, if you guys out there are running night vision devices, you already know this. But Trent, kind of speak on for maybe like the newer guy who, like me, who's getting into it, like creating 50s, because it's typical that, you know, people putting dual night vision or two PVS 14s together, you're only getting 40 per ocular device, so only giving you 80. And then also kind of talk about how, I remember you discussed with me about like white phosphorus becoming a little more affordable now, that's why it's becoming popular, and like how much easier it is on the eye and strain and stuff like that.
Absolutely, Roger. So talking about the night vision itself, I mean, there's a lot of information out there, there's a lot of misinformation out there. You know, working from guys that have used it to, you know, ones that have seen it in video games only. So, you know, coming to what you really try to get is adding that added 20-degree field of view is really picking up your peripherals. You always kind of get a knock on it being tunnel vision just because you're kind of limited in what you can see on your peripherals. So that's what we really wanted to do here is stretch that focal viewpoint so you can see some of the peripheral coming into view.
Awesome.
On the whites, night vision is traditionally known as your green phosphorus. You know, green is great. It offers multiple different shades of variance color, but green doesn't give you the clarity contrast that you're getting with a white-black image. So in the past, green phosphorus was what all the military contracts were running on, and price was significantly different. Whites have come down in price. Right now you're paying about $100 to $150 more per retail for the white phosphor over the green. So that's really...
Yeah, and after you told me about it, like playing with both, I definitely did not feel the amount of like strain or like just it's not as tired when like I was able to run the whites way longer.
A lot less eye fatigue. Yeah, 100%. And that's really where that's kind of coming into play. So the whites have garnished quite a bit of popularity. I want to say right now we're probably doing 8 out of 10 going white rather than green.
Cool. And then kind of just ballpark price points for people that are in the commercial industry that are looking to get into this, because like one of the reasons I want to start bringing night vision content is to show that anybody can use it, guys. Like we have some stuff that here. Talon, want to hop in here? You guys all know this guy, and I think me included, especially, I want to see this guy on a one wheel with duals on. I don't think anybody's done that.
I'll be the first to do that.
Right?
I think we need to see that. Yeah.
Being a skateboarder, like I've gone snowboarding, but imagine like being able just to cruise through, you know what I mean, or even like the sat van.
There's a lot of cool stuff that I didn't realize that I could do with it until trying them firsthand. Of course, they're built for operating and shooting, but we could have a lot of fun with it.
Right?
Too.
Absolutely. Like Roger said, they're a game changer. So I mean, turning the lights on.
So what do we, like commercial price point? What is it looking at?
Commercial price point on these devices in a white, you are looking at about $7,300 retail.
Which is like that's really low, like comparatively. Like I've seen other ones. I'm like $10,000, $12,000. I'm like,
exactly.
Whoa.
No, and we've really tried to bring that price down and into the consumer market, make it a lot more affordable for other individuals.
Right.
If you're not needing the dual set, running the individual, we're looking at about a $3,000 price point.
Yeah, that's doable for the person that's going to use them. I mean, obviously, you just want to go play out in the desert, do something like that. Maybe not for you, but something you're going to do all the time. Go camping, have a lot of outdoor nighttime sports. Like I remember all your vlog series that I watched with you guys. You and Ashley going caving.
Yeah, dude, having those in a cave would be nuts.
Especially with the bump helmet.
Right.
Like I've done caving like once or twice, and I did hit my head. So now it's like, oh, I get it. So stuff like that. But you guys will definitely be seeing content coming from us, hopefully from town as well. But other than that, dude, Trent, I appreciate your time, brother man.
Appreciate it.
Looking forward to this year working together.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. All right, guys, we are now over at the Modlight booth. I'm sure you all have heard of them, especially on the gram. Their new handhelds that came out, that crazy amount of throw in their beam, it's very popular. I'm here with Zach. He's going to show us some of the cool new stuff. I'm really excited to check out their new, was it the Mod Button?
Mod Button.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
All right, so the Mod Button we got coming out, it's a integrated momentary switch and offset scout mount. So it fits all the existing Surefire and Modlight mounts that are on the market. It's a momentary switch. gets you full power of everything.
So momentary only?
Momentary only.
Awesome.
If we do, if you want constant on, what we do is we just throw on the Surefire DS00 tail cap, and then you get the full click and the constant on. So the cool thing about this, it's made by, we made a partnership with NVG Tactical, so it works with all their Unity Fusion hub accessories. So like, if you do want to run a laser, all you got to do is throw on the light wing and it'll push it down and around, and so give you clearance for that.
Sweet. Retail on them?
Retail is going to be 124.
124, and then length on wire, or is it just?
It's about 4.5 inches.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, about 4.5 inches of wire. So you can push it out forward. On the end, you still got a little bit to play with.
I know a lot of stuff I've seen is like all the different cable management products out there, so it's good. Like it looks like you don't need anything at all.
Yeah, most of the time you don't, or if you do, you can kind of like tuck it and loop it, and it keeps it tight and out of the way.
Awesome. And I know it's not as recent as this, but I just actually picked one of these up. You want to go to one of the handhelds?
Yeah, so handhelds, same thing. It's all modular. Modularity is our thing, and so any of the heads that we have work on our handheld bodies, and we designed them so that the bodies work with a couple of the different clips that are on the market, the Theorem switchback and the Raven concealment system switch, ring. Yeah, that's what we're all about.
I really dig the Theorem. This is what I've been using. A lot of the handheld footage you guys have been seeing is going to be utilizing this light. You guys following us on Instagram also might have seen the molding, the mock-up we did. We do have a carrier coming out for belt and Velcro attachment for any of your chest rig gear. So, but I'm definitely looking forward to this. Like I was just talking to Nick about, with all the night vision stuff we're going to be doing, we're looking at the IR heads that are available through Modlight. From the footage that's out there, I mean, you guys light up sides on mountains with those things, so yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Zach, I appreciate your time, brother man.
Thank you. Thanks for coming by the booth.
Alright guys, so that is going to wrap up day 2 here on the SHOT Show floor. I hope you guys enjoyed the content. I do apologize if it's a little longer than usual, but as you guys saw, there was a lot of awesome stuff to see today. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up down below. We really appreciate that. It does help us out. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing as we post new videos every week, in this case, every day for SHOT Show. If you're new to our channel, we also want you to check out our Patreon link down below. Our Patreon squad gets first access to new content, new gear, special discounts, and giveaways. They're our Patreon squad. They're a big support on why we can have this channel. Other than that, guys, I appreciate you checking out this video, and I will see you tomorrow.